Okay, so this will be your first Getting Started Right call. I know Lauren and I have gone through her Getting Started Right calls with her, so she's familiar with the process. But I'm just going to do a similar thing for you that I did with Lauren, and this will be like a learning experience for Lauren as well, that she gets to see it, so she can do the same thing for coaches in the future. So first, I know we actually did talk before a little bit about like how you got into fitness and everything. So, if you wanted to just like briefly refresh my memory, and for the purpose of this video, um, how you got to where you are today, what interests you in fitness, and kind of like a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a dancer, so I kind of got into it through dancing. I kind of started out doing stuff that was similar to like group fitness and dancing and stuff like that, and that's what I like to do. But like I've been trying to try new things and not just get stuck in what I'm comfortable at. And what interests me in the program is just helping people like me who've always like struggled with things with body image. Just as a dancer, I feel like a lot of other dancers have had the same struggles as me, trying to fit into this mold. And I've come to discover that that's just a lot of negativity, and I've never reached any goals with any of the negativity that I've surrounded myself with. So I'm excited to have a new approach, being positive.
Yeah,
help do the same thing.
All right, awesome. So you feel like sharing your story about dance and how it's so focused on your body image, you can really reach out to other girls who might feel the same way about their bodies and be able to help them, right? Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do is this will be your first call. So your first week, I'll give you a few tasks that you'll be focusing on for this week. And then next week, we'll check back in and see how you're doing with the tasks. And if you feel like you're ready to move on, then we'll move on from there. And if you kind of want to focus on those tasks a little bit more and you're not ready to move on, then we'll kind of ruminate there for a little bit and we'll take it from wherever you are. So your first task for this week will be to reach out to 3 to 5 people each day about whether it's the coaching opportunity or about a fitness program. But the key here is at first you're not going to bring up Beachbody at all. You're not going to talk about the fitness programs. You're not going to talk about coaching. You're just going to reestablish and reconnect relationships with people who you might not have talked to in a while, or some of your best friends. Just kind of shoot the shit back and forth, talk to them. So, for example, you can go to your friend's Facebook and you see, oh, maybe they just got a new dog, or maybe they just got engaged, or something that happened in their life that you can start talking about. And then that's what you can start a conversation about. Another way to stay on track with this is to make a list of people that you're going to reach out to. So I would recommend making a list of anywhere from 100 to 150 to start. And I know it sounds like a lot of people, but if you sit down and you give yourself like 20 minutes, you can write down any and every name that comes to mind, even if you don't think they'd be interested in being a part of our team or doing a fitness program, because what that does is writing down one person's name reminds you of somebody else, and it's just like a big chain reaction. So just write down as many names as you can until you get about 100 and 150 to play with. And then what I like to do, I don't know if everyone does this, but I like to look at my list and I take a highlighter and I pick the top, like, say 20 people who, if they were to join another team or if someone else were to help them, I would be like crushed. So those would be people who like are maybe my best friends, or people who I just know they would be awesome coaches. And then if I were to find out that I didn't ask them before somebody else did, that I would be like butthurt. So those are the people you're going to reach out to first, and just pick out of that 20, maybe like 3 to 5 that you can do each day. When you reach out, like I said, don't mention Beachbody, don't mention coaching or anything. All you're going to do is just talk to them, see how they're doing, ask a lot of questions, be more interested in them than you are interesting is something that I like to say. So if you keep asking questions, and then eventually they're going to be like, okay, well, what the hell have you been up to? You know, you're asking me all these questions, so what are you doing? And then you can say everything that you're doing. You're like, oh, I've been dancing. I've been practicing for this next show coming up. So I've been doing putting a lot of hours in at the gym. And I also started doing an online health and fitness coaching business too. And then they might ask you about it. And they might not, and that's okay. But as long as it's out there, that's what's important. So do you think that reaching out to 3 to 5 people each day is something that you can do this week?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Okay.
I started kind of, because I've been talking to Lauren about it too. It's like every time I see someone's a really good tip with like congratulating people. I've been trying to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's totally reasonable.
Okay, cool. So the second thing I would like you to work on this week would be to get into a habit of posting consistently on your Facebook and or your Instagram, depending on which one you use more often. A general rule of thumb is 3 times a day on Facebook, once a day, no more than 2 times a day on Instagram. Unless Instagram is your thing and that's where you are mainly posting, then you could post more. But I typically don't do any more than 2 per day on Instagram and 3 on Facebook. And the types of things that you can post are photos of your Shakeology. Obviously, make it look appetizing and pretty. And I'll talk about that on the team call today. It's going to be really funny. So just make it look really nice. Like if you saw it, you'd want to drink it or ask somebody what it is. You could post photos of your workouts. I mean, I know you do dance, so that is a form of working out. You could post photos of that, just showing that you're doing something and you're being active. You could post about, I don't know, Thirsty Thursday. You could post water. You could do like a Wellness Wednesday and do like nutrition tips. But the most important thing is that what you're posting is adding value to somebody. So it's not like, okay, here's a picture of a coconut. Like, oh, I love coconuts. They're so yummy. Like, okay, cool. So what? You know, you want to make it valuable. So if you're posting, you can post about coconuts, but maybe like the value of a coconut, like, oh, I made this cocoa butter lotion out of coconut oil. Here's the recipe if you want to try it. Like something that you would want to see if you were looking to somebody for fitness and health advice. So what's going to happen when you post 3 times a day and you're reaching out to people at the same time, what's going to happen is those people who you're reaching out to are going to see what you're posting, and that's where the magic happens, because those people will ask you, oh, what is it that you're doing? Like, I see you're posting all this stuff. Like, it looks really interesting. I'm looking to lose some weight. Maybe you could help me. And what I found is if you're posting consistently and you're reaching out to people, it works. If you're posting consistently but you're not reaching out to people, it doesn't work. And if you're just reaching out to people and you're not posting, that doesn't work either. You have to do both. They go hand in hand, because if someone is like if they see that you're posting but you haven't talked to that person in like 2 months, the chances of them reaching out to you aren't as good as if you had talked to them more recently, because then they would feel more comfortable reaching out to you. Like, oh yeah, I just talked to her. Like, should be cool if I reached out to her. So that's just something like they need to be happening at the same time. It can't be one or the other. So another thing too with posting, you might want to make a list of things that you enjoy, like a list like 10 topics of other things that are not related to Beachbody or fitness or anything, so that you can kind of throw it in there and sprinkle it in, so it's not like all of a sudden you become this crazy fitness lady and everyone's like, what the hell? So like some things that I like to post in between. I mean, I love recipes. I always love food, so I post food. I do motivational and inspirational quotes because I just like to share and add value to people that way. I post photos when I go to the beach, doing different like fitness things on the beach, but it's not just like here's me working out, here's me sweating, here's me drinking my Shakeology, you guys should buy this. Like, no, that's not cute. So, and I'm sure you know that Lauren has never done that, so you would never do that, but I just have to say it because some people will do that. Surprisingly, if you go on Instagram, you will find that. Not on our team, but in the world of Beachbody, it happens. So, yeah, so those are the two things, and then there's just one more thing. But before I move on, do you think that those two things are doable for your first week as a coach?
Yeah, for sure. I've already been like keeping in mind and writing down all these lists and stuff because I've been stalking everything on YouTube.
Awesome. That's so good.
In my mind. So
yeah,
I think it's definitely doable for sure.
All right, cool. So then your third thing, which I think you've already started doing because I know Lauren was listening to You Are a Badass, but you want to start doing some personal development. Because what I've found in this business, if you're not doing personal development, you're not like growing yourself and you're not showing improvement yourself, then people aren't going to, like, you're not going to be able to help other people if you're not working on yourself and you don't have that belief in yourself that you can be successful with this. Because if you don't, like, no matter how much I believe in you or no matter how much Lauren believes in you, if you don't believe in you, then it's not going to work. So you need to have a belief in yourself. And part of developing that is doing your personal development. I know when I was told, like, oh, you got to read, I'm like, I'm not reading. Are you kidding me? Like, I do enough reading in school. Like, I'm not reading. So you don't have to read. Like, I don't read. I listen to audio. But as long as you're doing a little bit each day, whether it's 10 pages of reading or 10 to 15 minutes of audio, then that's sufficient for what you need. As long as you're getting a little bit in, you don't have to like read a whole novel a day and listen to like 6 hours of audio to have it work. It's just like a little bit each day over time will help you develop that belief in yourself. So I don't know if you started your badass. You did?
I did a few chapters last night.
Okay, cool.
I already listen to podcasts all the time, like every time I'm like, dinner or in the car. So this is just like, oh, it's a new podcast, except it'll actually help me.
Yeah. And what do you think of it so far?
I like it. I feel like it's definitely, I don't know. I mean, I know for everyone, but I think especially for me, it's like necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after listening to it, I think for sure.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you like that one because that's one of my favorite ones. So I always suggest that one first. Either that or the compound effect is another good one. But for the purpose of like developing that belief in yourself and like really feeling like you can do this, I would totally pick You Are a Badass over anyone so far that I've come in contact with. So I'm glad that you like that one.
I could definitely see myself like re-listening to it like over and over.
Yeah, I do. I listen to it.
I'm like such a negative person. I have been in the past, so it's like a constant like pushing myself to not be that way. So I like I just need that on repeat all day, every day.
So do those 3 tasks, now that I've given you 3, do they sound like something that you could focus on this week as your first week coaching?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, awesome. So did you, Lauren, talk to her about like the open shop thing? Like,
not yet. I talked to her about all the things you just talked about, though.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well, you're ahead of me then.
It's good to hear from you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, did you want to explain to her what open shop means? And
Sure, I can. So basically what you're going to do I know you saw like my post that I put up when I first started. It was like my face and then like an aerial picture with like that little thing. So you're gonna come up with something similar, and you can send it to us, and we can kind of help you like shape it.
Okay.
But something that's kind of like, this is my journey. I'm gonna be sharing with you, just so people know, that you're kind of doing this, and it'll make people feel a little bit more comfortable reaching out to you. Like I talked about in mine, like things I struggle with. So anybody who has similar issues, it might like light something up in their head and make them think like, oh, Lauren's like overcoming this. I should talk to her and see if she can help. So
I'm kind of like, I don't know, like, do I have to announce that I'm a fitness coach, or is it more of just like,
you don't have to be like, I'm a beach body coach.
Yeah.
No, like it's not like that.
Don't do that.
No, it's more like, I'm starting this journey. I have a really supportive team behind me that's helping motivate me. Like, hopefully I can inspire you along.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to put it.
okay.
Yeah, you explained that very well. Are you frozen? I think we're freezing.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
Oh no. We're frozen. Shit. What happened? Is it working?
Oh
Hello?
no. We can.
What happened? Let me try to move the...
Can
I
you
hear
hear
you.
us?
I hear you going, no. Okay, wait, you're back. We're good. Okay. I just saw like your blurry faces, and then all I heard was like, no. Okay, so Lauren explained that really well. I'm proud of you. You've come such a long way. It makes me really proud. But I just wanted to add, so just a way to think of it is like the grand opening of a restaurant or like something like that. So this is your chance to share with everyone on Facebook what it is that you're doing. So like when a restaurant opens, it's like they have a big sign and it's like, come and eat here. We have, I don't know, tacos and whatever their specialty is. So you're going to say like, here I am, this is me, like I'm starting this journey. And like Lauren said, there's some things that I struggled with, like I'm not perfect, I know that, but I'm willing to learn, and I'm ready to help you. And if you're looking for someone to help you with this, and this, X, Y, and Z, then let me know, and I would love to help you, just like something like that. So, and it could be anything. It could be a before and after photo. It can be a picture of you like just being happy and smiling. It could be a picture of you maybe with a healthy meal, like I'm starting this new thing. Whatever it is that you feel comfortable doing. Don't feel like it has to be like, here's my huge transformation. Like you need to have a transformation like me. Like come talk to me. Like, it doesn't have to be like that, because you don't need a transformation to be a Beachbody coach. You really don't. You just need to show that you're working on yourself and that you are on this journey and you're welcoming people along with you. So.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, that makes me feel less nervous.
Yeah.
I felt like I needed to have like a transformation thing already, which
No.
anxious to have that.
Yeah.
Like I want to have my before and after results and just
Yeah. And when that happens, then shit will hit the fan and everyone will be like, oh my God, help me. It's true. It's true. That's why it's important to keep talking to people now, keep posting now, share what you're doing, because when you release those, everyone's going to be like, whoa, okay, she can help me. Let me talk to her, you know? So once they see that it's working, and they'll also see like in the process, they'll see how happy you are. I've had people comment to me like, oh, you look so happy now. Like it made me want to reach out to you and just see like what you're doing. 'Cause like I'm not happy and I want to be happy like you. I'm like, okay. You'll get the most random messages ever, I promise. But yeah, so did you bring up anything about Success Club to her or Emerald, or did you want me to go over that too?
Like a little bit about it, about how it's good to be consistent and reach Success Club 5 at least every month. And then I told you about the Emerald too, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's if you make
You-
a certain amount of people purchase.
2.
Yeah. So basically, like what Lauren said, Success Club 5 should be a non-negotiable for you. Every month you want to hit Success Club 5. Not only does it show that your business is consistent and you're always helping people, but also that when you do hit Success Club, you get rewarded for helping people from Beachbody. So they'll send you like cool prizes. I just got like a cool mug a couple days ago. I know I've gotten workout gear and shirts and stuff in the past, but they reward you that way. You also get to go on Success Club trips when you accumulate Success Club points, and even like you hit Success Club, you get to go on the trip, and then your Success Club points accumulate to like basically make it a free trip for you. You also get to go to Summit in Nashville if you hit Success Club your first 3 months as a coach. So Lauren has her first month completed. She only has 2 more to go, and then she'll be joining me and the rest of our team in Nashville. I'm excited. And then there's also Success Club 10 too, but as long as you're hitting Success Club 5 every month, you're doing a good job. You're advancing your business. But it is not a bad idea to shoot for 10, and like Lauren is going for right now. She's so close. 2 more. But yeah, so it's important to hit Success Club to show that you're advancing your business. Also, with Emerald, like Lauren had said too, you just need 2 coaches. The only thing, though, is you need to make sure that the coaches are placed opposite. And when you get to that point, I'll help you with that, because as a coach, you have a left leg and a right leg. So when you place your first 2 coaches, your first coach will go to either your left or your right. So when you're placing your second coach, you want to make sure they go to the opposite side so that you'll be Emerald, because if they're on the same side, then technically you're not. And then you have to get it switched over, and it's like a process. So you just want to make sure that it's set up before you sign the second coach. And Lauren can help you with that, or I can help you with that too. So.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. And also, too, when you're Emerald, there are some perks of being an Emerald. You get free customers. So that means when people are sitting on their couch at like 2 in the morning, eating a bag of chips, watching TV, they're like, oh, 21-day fix, like maybe I should do that. And then they order it. They get placed under a coach. So if you're an Emerald coach, you'll get customer leads. And while you don't get commission on their first order, you get commission on any future orders that they make. That also gives you an extra person. You have their contact information, so you can reach out to them, talk to them about their goals, see how you can help them, and then maybe get them plugged into a challenge group that you're doing or something like that. Also, Emerald coaches, you have the opportunity to get team bonuses. When your team does well, you get team cycle bonuses. So that is based off of the volume on both sides of your little, I don't want to say pyramid because it's not a pyramid, but your tree, I guess we'll call it. So you can get bonuses that way. And once you're Emerald, the next goal is Diamond, but we could talk about that once we get you to Emerald first. I don't want to overwhelm you. Does it sound cool?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. I'm so excited to see like you excel in this. So, like you're already looking at stuff on YouTube and doing your personal development. You have a really awesome leader sitting right next to you. So I have no doubt that you'll be successful with this. I see you like plugging into the Coach Basics group already, and you're working on those assignments. So you're on the ball and you're on the right track to where you need to be. So just wanted to let you know that. Yay, you're frozen again. Okay.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
So did you have any questions or anything while I'm here? Either of you? Doesn't matter.
Not right now. I feel like I've like asked Lauren so many questions that but I really doesn't ask you guys.
Okay.
But
sounds good.
As of now, I feel like I have a lot of information.
All right, cool.
Yay.
Well, if you think of anything, you can always ask Lauren or myself. And will you guys be on the team call tonight? Or you have dance? Uh-oh, we're frozen again.
We have a meeting. Oh. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have a meeting at work, so it depends what time that gets out.
Okay.
7:30, right? Well, 4:30 our time.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, we might not make it back in time. Are you recording it?
Yeah, I record them every week, so I'll tag you in the post that I put the video up on.
Thank you.
Cool.
You're welcome. All right, well, I'll let you girls get back to whatever it was that you were doing. You're dancing, probably. And I will talk to you again soon, all right?
All right.
Thank you.
It was great talking to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.